Citizens are puzzled at the rate government has remained adamant about the continuous outcry of the users of cooking gas in Edo State and beyond, despite the difficulties they face over time to afford the product. This has further reminded them of the use of kerosene, charcoal, and firewood in retrospect as an alternative to assuage the hassle to afford the use of gas.
My work, why I do so, now gas I used to work. So before they buy gas, at least before now, last year, we they buy 750, 800. But now almost 1.3 now, 1.4, 1.5. Till they go up. But our person say make it come down to a minimum. We say the masses go feel they afford them. Feel they buy, till they cook. And it's not time meet buy firewood for us at times. Maybe shall not get gas for us. Before I buy gas 3-4 kg, but now 1 kg just to warm soup to make eba and other things. For now, firewood that they use till they make fire for my house. We say I rent. At times it's a issue for me and landlord at times. But we will pray make it come down, make government do something.
Because the cost of living is way high. The gas we can't buy, the so-called charcoal now they've increased. Fuel itself is not just gas, so the problem is much. So we are tired of talking. Because it seems as if we are just talking to ourselves. Nobody is doing anything about it. So gas is supposed to be as low as 15 naira per litre. At this series in where we'll be buying gas for 1,800, 1,2 as case may be. So all this is all born to corruption anyway. So we've tried, but nothing is happening. No one is cheap again. No one. You can't even get firewood. You can't even get the charcoal anymore. So the thing, we are finding difficult anyway.
Most users in Edo State and environ, while addressing BTV News crew, lament in anger, asking the reason the concerned authority are yet to resolve the issue.
And let's hope Nigeria be like a woman when get belle. We don't know what he go born. And my born pikin when go good. And my born the one when go become arm robber. If a born good one, we go happy. Like now it all reduced to 1,001 to 1,002. And we expect it to come down to even 800, 600. It moved from when the thing start from 400 naira to 450, from 450 to 650, from 650 to 1,000 something once. Then the 1,000 naira, 50 naira then to 1,400. From 1,400 naira to 1,800 naira before it start coming down now.
We are not comfortable with it. How can they reduce the price from 2,000 to 1,200, expecting us to be okay with it? We are not okay with it because it's causing a lot of issues, and even to the fuel aspect, they increase fuel, then reduce this thing. What is that for? It's not okay by me, and it's affecting us because most people cannot afford this 1,200, and we know that gas is something that it's I don't know how is being produced, but I know that it's very essential and it should be cheap. Do you get? Because they normally waste gas because it should be cheap for us to be able to afford it and live good life. You get? Yes, that's what I can say about this.
So even the gas, even the kerosene,
yes,
the charcoal, is it available to buy, or has it gone costly because it's the only alternative that we cook our food now?
Yeah. The charcoal and the kerosene, they are not still cheap. All of them are still expensive. We don't really know where to go from here. And even gas that we are using, it's difficult. They should do something about it so that things should be easy. Because things are increasing every day. We are confused, but we don't know the exact thing to do. We are just appealing to the governor and to the president, the government. They should try and make sure that there's changes. So make change, a great change, so that we can be happy once again and live as one Nigeria. Yes, that's what I see in it, sir. Okay, sir. My name is Jordan Okpala.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Concerning the gas where they increase, so the money too big, the money too much. So we want make they still bring her down to maybe 250 where we feel before. Because cost of living now, everything don't just they cost, they expensive. So we don't want all those kinds of things. May government look into this matter.
But what you are just saying about the gas situation, I think the Nigerian government are not saying the truth. They are deceiving the masses. Because if you continue like this, I don't know how we will survive. Because I believe that most people have gone back to the firewood because they felt that to buy the gas is difficult. How much for gas now? Almost about 1,300 or 1,400. So there are people who cannot afford it, and people who cannot afford it, there are more than the people who can afford it. So I think what I'm going to say that the nation Nigeria, I think is getting bad and it's getting worse than the previous years. The year 2027, 2020, 2013, 14, 15, I think Nigeria was better at that time.
Firewood and charcoal was the traditional means of food preparation, according to African cultural pattern, before the advent of technology that gave rise to the use of kerosene and of course the trend of gas respectively in Nigeria. In Benin, Ebe Igberesi reporting for BTV News.